What's up everybody, VB here, bringing you some Borderlands 2 gameplay, and in this video today I am on my way to become the once and future Slab using Krieg, the Psycho character. Nipple salads! Now the reason I'm posting up this gameplay, even though it's nothing exceptional, it's just a lot of abuse of the Firehawk shield, is because recently Gearbox president Randy Pitchford, in answering some fan questions on Twitter, has actually revealed that this Saturday, the 20th of July, they're going to reveal details about the next DLC add-on for Borderlands 2. This in itself is quite an interesting reveal, considering the Season Pass for Borderlands 2 is done and dusted now, because all the campaign DLC that was promised under the umbrella of the Season Pass has been released. So we're talking about Tiny Tina's Assault and Dragon's Keeper, Sir Hammerlock's Big Game Hunt, Mr. Torgue's Campaign of Carnage, and also Captain Scarlet and a Pirate's Booty, which was pretty cool to look at. I mean raid, I mean break into, I mean god damn it, double entendres, Gearbox! In addition to the Season Pass, but not necessarily covered by the Season Pass itself, there were two new Vault Hunters to download, Krieg the Psycho and Gage the Necromancer, as well as heads and skins available for all the Vault Hunters, and also there was a purchasable update which included Ultimate Vault Hunter mode and a level cap increase to level 61. Taking all those things into consideration, we're kind of wandering into unknown territory here. I mean, nothing's been leaked, nothing's been revealed up until this point, so I think there's no better time than any for some wild internet speculation. Personally, I think the most likely thing to come out of this announcement, or reveal if you will, would be a level cap increase. Now, 61's a rather odd number to leave the max level at, and if you think back to Borderlands, if you downloaded the Secret Armory of General Knox, you could increase your max level all the way up to 69. Numbers. But that's not to say that's where they'll stop this time round. Chances are they might get past 69 and go all the way and take it to 70 or higher. Wow, get past 69 and go all the way. You couldn't script a better choice of words if you tried. Another possibility, but I'm not entirely sure it would happen, would be the announcement of a new Vault Hunter to download. Now, I don't know about you, but on that character selection screen, it looks a little bottom heavy, you know, 2 to 4. I think a third character on that next row next to Krieg and also Gage would kind of balance it out a little bit. Nice little pyramid. But it can be argued, like, on one hand, the character would add more to the game, so it increases its lifespan, you know, different character, new mechanics, it's a whole new world. But on the other hand, you're not really changing the core of a game itself. You know, if you add a DLC, it increases the duration, it adds new content, things like that. But if you just add a new character, it's still the same game at heart. Now, obviously with Krieg, they kind of based it off the enemies, and I was kind of thinking, what if we had like a Goliath type character? You know, they kill enemies, they get stronger, but then I thought, wait, that's too similar to Krieg and a lot of his skill trees. The other ideas I was toying with myself in my wild speculative mode that I was in, because they announced new DLC and nobody knows what it is, would be some sort of Torgue fanboy, so you know he gets increases when he kills someone with an explosion, or he gets bonus damage for using a Torgue weapon. Or perhaps, and this is sort of my strongest, in inverted commas, suggestion, would be an Eridium based character. Now Eridium weapons are pretty cool, but they're very rare, so how about if you could use the Eridium you have in your backpack or in your pockets or wherever you keep your loose change, and use that to infuse ordinary bullet firing weapons with an Eridium charge, so they temporarily become Eridium based weapons for a short time. Or maybe use the Eridium as a substitution for health, or maybe shields, things like that. So who knows really, it could happen, but I'm not very sure it would. Of course, there's every possibility that they might reveal a new DLC campaign. Now I'm going to go into slightly spoilerific territory here, just talking about the ending of Tiny Tina's DLC, so if you don't want to hear it, I suggest you put your fingers in your ears, go la 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 really loudly, otherwise you run the risk here. Okay? Everyone sorted? Now, for those of you that are still listening, and those of you that have completed the 4th DLC, you may recall from the ending cutscene that Maya came up and told everyone that they obtained codes to go to their Hyperion moonbase. And to be honest, if they're going to do another DLC, it seems most likely that it's going to be set there. I mean, if you think about it, they've killed Handsome Jack, they've stopped the Warrior. Seriously, if you're claiming spoilers on that, I don't know what's wrong with you. And also, they said they want to mop up the last of the Hyperion forces. So in all likelihood, chances are it might be based there. For me though, I'd like to see a DLC that shares the same kind of atmospheric horror type setting as what the Zombie Island of Dr. Ned had, which was released as DLC for Borderlands 1. Because it was a damn good DLC. I mean, you're fighting the undead Pumpkinhead, also you've got Undead Ned, you've got TK Baha, he had to feed brains to. It was just a clever spin on all the classic characters, and it's kind of similar what they did with Tiny Tina's DLC. You took your favourite characters or some of the less popular characters and changed them radically to an element and a different setting that people weren't expecting. And you know, it'd be kind of cool if they did that but with a horror type setting as well. I think they could pull it off quite strongly in Borderlands 2. Another likely possibility would be some sort of continuation DLC. So like I said, things before that you heard if you were listening to the spoilerific part of the video. Or maybe, now Hyperion's fallen, a rival company back from Borderlands 1 could step in and take over. Maybe the Atlas Corp, for instance, you know, things like that. I don't know, it's just all wild speculation. So guys, if you've got any suggestions or any ideas yourself, or if you like some of my ideas, leave them in the comments, leave your own suggestions in there as well. It'd be really cool. I mean, we've got, what, at least 12 hours, possibly more, before they actually reveal what it is. So get guessing, guys. Get guessing and suggesting. Anyway, guys and girls, I'm going to wrap things up for this video, so I hope you enjoyed the gameplay and the commentary. If you did enjoy it, please be sure to drop a like, much appreciated, and I will see you in the next video. Then touch the sky when the weather's fine. You got women on your mind.